Soldiers who fear neither orc nor...
You think that's funny, Private?
That's it, Troop.
Aye, Mr. Head Honcho Legionnaire.
Land at any
the
moment.
Source Hunter says that creep Robert stole my sheep.
And
Well, aren't you going to arrest that stinking thief?
I'll have a talk with him, madam.
How can I help you, my friend? But certainly. What would you like to know? What? I'd never. If you must know, I was merely checking up on Maxine, the mayor's cat. What a delight she is. The temperament of a tiger, the grace of a leopard, and the manners of a lady all rolled into one. By all means. Of course. I hope your investigation fares well. His body is gone, replaced with that of a sheep. This is all very disconcerting, to say the least. Grave robbery reeks of necromancy. Could Jake have been involved with those that raise the dead? It seems too improbable to be true, but nevertheless. You're onto something, Hunter. Do follow the scent and see where it leads you. I can't... They say. I say, man. It took a while. How and why he came to... I myself have none. Now, it may well be established that she is, in fact, the guilty party.
Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour. What about it? It was stolen? Gods, what a fool that Roberts is! Taking a bribe in beleaguered old Sicil. Ah! What was he going to do with that gold? Buy the largest kipper in the land? He has a lot to answer for. But not as much as the one that did the bribing in the first place. Guess your mission is pretty clear, isn't it? Off you go to find this munificent body snatcher. You suspect the mayor? Dear me, you couldn't be further from the mark if you lay the blame on a paraplegic cow. The man raised a foundling orc out of the goodness of his heart, you dolt. A murder indeed. Evelyn? Master Theriron's apprentice? Nice lass, huh? Brewed me a potion once that cured me of a rash more bothersome than a badger down your breeches. No, she doesn't seem like the type to play hide-and-seek with stiffs to me. Well, have you found any incriminating evidence against her? If so, let's have it. Like I said, the girl's known to be a flirt. But that sob of a feral doesn't have the mettle to commit murder. And as far as I'm concerned, neither has she.
Sorry, sir.
Before I go through the gate, where's the freaking... Yeah, I don't know where this leads, and I want to check it out.
May the seven keep you.
Wow, that dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, someone stole Jake? Listen, if you go around town and find someone who you think might have done it, bring me a really stinky something of theirs. and I'll see if I can smell Jake on it. Esmeralda? Ugh, terrible smell. Like flowers and soap. Not awesome. Ugh, hated her. Jake has the best smell. I'd know it anywhere. Did you find something for me to stick my nose into?
This dog we met, how true a creature he is. How loyal and unwavering in its affections. His master is dead, but not even this, not even nature's great betrayal of life, stops his warm-heartedness from beating. Animals, dog and deer, elk and eagle. We burden and butcher them, wretches that we are. These pillars of creation, we topple them, though their spirits are so very pure. This kind, this trusty beast. He is man's best friend, though man does not deserve one. You are not of the same mind because you are human. All too human, and deep down you place trust in your fellows. But one day, a stab in the back will tell you I am right. I know. For I have lain on silken cushions in marble palaces, and I have lain on wet leaves in soggy forests. In the animal kingdom only one is free. This dog, it is a creature worthy of your affection.
May the seven keep you.
Wow, that dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, Esmeralda, Jake has the best smell. Join you? No way. I mean, you smell pretty great. Even better than the dumpster behind the butcher's house. But the town is full of scary stuff like body snatchers and bathtubs. Without my best friend, the most awesome Jake ever, here to protect me, Jake, where are you? Oh!
Rest in peace, darling.
Oh!
mercy on your soul.
Staff of Strength.
Without aid, I will expire soon.
You're like a gorilla in a porcelain store.
I'm dying.
flesh!
What a deluge! Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can I do for you, comrade?
Soaked to the skin. You see a shady-looking figure fishing coins of gold out of the muddy water that pools beneath the well overhead. His movements are quick and nervous, but nevertheless, he seems to enjoy stuffing what cash he can find into the many pockets of his shabby garb. So absorbed is he in his coin hoarding that at first he doesn't notice your presence. Suddenly, though, he pauses, looks up, and quick as a cat its talons, readies 2 daggers. Your friendly tone of voice has immediate effect. The man quickly relaxes his aggressive stance, sheathes his weapons, and pulls a quill and a scrap of parchment out of one of his pockets. Dexterously, he writes down a couple of phrases, then holds it out for you to read.
Mute. Can't speak. You look professional. You the source hunter the wizard asked for?
Excitedly, the man turns over the scrap and pens a few more lines.
Name's Woolgraf. I admire you. No hero like source hunter. Sicil, dead end. Please let me join you.
Woolgraf nods enthusiastically and pulls a couple of ripped parchment pieces out from his vestments.
Been mute since I was a kid. Sorcerers took my voice. People think I'm stupid. I'm not. Get money, food where I can. Steal if I must. Not from poor folks. I'm a good sneak, good fighter, good with logs. See things you don't. Want to help you. I'm useful. Want to catch sorcerers. Make 'em pay. Please.
Woolgraf notices there's no room left in your party and shrugs his shoulders. Nothing he can do about that.
I said to him, myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out the door.
Can I help you with anything? She was targeted by the Orc Shaman during the attack. Now she's left to the ocean's cold embrace.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever hear about the time?
Sauce? Here in Sicil? Oh, now that you mention it, I noticed Dietmar, a fellow merchant travelling with us, carrying a sealed box off the ship during the attack. At the time, I figured he was just escaping with his personal effects. But it could well have been that staff you're talking about. Well, sure, I saw him slip off the ship, but I haven't a clue where he could possibly be now. Captain Conrad's the man to ask for such matters.
Sauce? Here? In Sicil? Staff of what now? Don't know much about him myself. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Still right, Butte?
Yes, sir. As fine a specimen as one of her stock, he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicil? Aye, that Cecil's worse than a rooster, crowing all around town about matters he ought to know are better kept quiet. For my part, I haven't a clue where it could have gone. Overboard, stolen, or vanished into thin air. Wouldn't hurt to ask some of my men. I tried myself, but sailors tend to be a bit tight-lipped when they're afraid of getting one another in some trouble. What? That weasel has it for sure. But I'll tell you this. I didn't speak of that stuff to a soul on board. If he's the one who took it, he must have known it was on the ship before stepping foot on her decks. I'm sure he'll make a run for it, probably by boat. I'd look for him on an out-of-sight beach somewheres. He's probably there now trying to launch a vessel in private, if he hasn't already escaped, that is.
Passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Now, I'm pretty sure I am done.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
So we have quite a few side quests. Let's see.
Still thinking about exploring the beach? You can see security's tighter than ever around. We can only hope to hold back. You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. You may have the right number of champions in your party, yet in experience, I think you're lacking. Thank you for heeding my words of warning, Hunt.
Okay, so we apparently need to do something more, but I'm not sure which thing. Oh well. I'll go with that later. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. See you guys next time. Later.